Hey, I thought I'd pop in to show y'all how to apply the UV DTF if you want to get some of the decals. So come on in. So I'm going to apply one to a 40 ounce. We're going to make it Valentine's. And there's so many ways to do this, y'all. I'm just going to show you the easiest way for me to do them. So for me, I literally take the cup and I just line it up to make sure that it's even all the way around. And I just kind of hold it, adjust it with my fingers. Kind of just like that. And then I just lay it down. Let me bring it all down just a little bit. There you go. And I take a pen, and there's a backing to these. So I'm going to, I don't know of a good way to show y'all this. I just use a stick pen to pull that backing. Let me see if I can turn the cup without. Okay, so you have your plastic that your UV DTF is on, and then you have the backing. So what I'm doing is I'm pulling those two away from each other. I feel like I just shifted my cup. And then I kind of hold it apart just like that. And then I'm going to cut a piece of this white off. Okay, so we still have the DTF on the tacky part. And then all I do is, yeah, hold on, I did move it. Let me adjust it back. Because you really only get one shot at this, y'all. Okay, and then I'm gonna, and I just moved it again. I'm gonna take my thumb and just crease that down. Now it's harder for me to show y'all the way I'm showing y'all. But when you're doing this, it's so much smoother. So I just do that. And then I turn my cup and we're just going to pull away the rest of that backing. So your tacky paper and your DTF is still on there. We're just pulling off that backing. Okay, so that's the cardboard it was on. There's your transfer. And then for me, all I do is literally just wrap it right around. Just like that. I'll show you another way using this one. And then you can just take and smooth down. Make sure it's adhered to your cup. Just like that. And then we're just going to pull away that tacky. And then your DTF should actually stay on the cup. You want to do it slowly. If anything starts to come up, you can just push it right back down. I would really suggest you go slow if this is your first time. See how that one kind of picked up a little bit? So all I do is bring that tacky back down, use my thumb to push it back onto the cup. See how that pulled up right there on that heart? So I'm just going to go right back down, just rub it just a little bit, and then start pulling again. DTF is direct to film. And I just kind of fold that tacky over as we move around the cup. Okay, just like that. And then I just literally take my hand, go right back over it, just in case any part of that was sticking up just a little bit. And now it's adhered to the cup. Easy peasy. So I'm going to show you on a smaller one. Okay, so this is the white glass. I'm going to do the same thing, kind of wrap it around my cup. I just generally eyeball mine, kind of make sure they are straight. Okay. And then we're going to do the same thing. You can do the same thing we did there. For these smaller ones, I don't typically do that. What I typically do is I'll just go ahead and pull it away. See how that just pulls away just like that? Now I only do it this way for the smaller transfers. Okay, so now we just have the DTF onto the transfer. Now I have to stand up, and then I'm literally just going to eyeball it. I lay it down in the middle and then walk it around the sides. Just like that. And then you can go over it with a, whatever this thing is. What is this thing? Squeegee. And then do the same thing. Just pull it off. Now, if you pull too hard and your transfer isn't completely stuck to that cup, you will break, or you can break that DTF. Okay, so you want to make sure you do it nice and slow. Take your time. I fold mine over as we go because I can't stand that sticky. Okay, And then you can just go over it with your hands, or you can go over it with a squeegee, just like that. If you do get an air bubble, sometimes it just happens, y'all. I'm looking to see if I have one. I do not have an air bubble, but if you do have an air bubble, you can just take that pen, poke a hole in it, take your squeegee and go right over it to push that air bubble out that little hole, and it will not ruin your decal. You won't even be able to see it. So if you get an air bubble, that's the way to fix those. Okay, so the mystery bundles are on my website. If you want some of those, they are 10 decals for $20. It is a mystery bundle. If you have something you prefer, just put it in the comments. I try to make sure y'all get what you want. So if you want patriotic and religious, or kids, or be specific, teacher, police, Halloween, Christmas, make sure you put it in the comments and I will try to get you exactly what you want. Otherwise, it's just a mystery and I just select 10 randomly. But that makes it less than $2 a piece. And most of the time for these UV DTFs, you're going to pay $2 to $4, if not more, for some of these decals. I do have some left on. Let me know what kind of cup you want, whether it be skinny, 30 ounce, 40 ounce, and I can help you a little more that way. But we do have some left. Quite a few sold out, especially certain colors. But I don't remember if I ever showed y'all how to apply the DTF. So I wanted to make sure that I showed y'all how to do it if you're buying the decals from me as part of the cup decal stash. Okay. Any questions? Just a quick live to show y'all how to do this. And like I said, it can be done on any hard surface, metal, plastic, wood, any kind of cup, just about. So that's how you apply them. Any questions? Next week, we will be having the pre-made sale. It'll be probably the same prices as today for the pre-made cups, to get rid of the pre-made cups. I don't know. I may keep this one. It's kind of cute. But this one is me too. A walking, talking HR violation. Y'all know that's me too. So I don't know. But next week we'll have the live ready-made cups, probably priced at the same time, at the same amount as these were today. But you can still shop that replay. If you have any questions, let me know. Happy New Year. And then, yeah, I'll see y'all tomorrow. New kit launch tomorrow. Our first kit of the new year. So I will see y'all tomorrow. We'll do that kit. There'll be the live and the kit launch same day. So we'll see how that goes. And if you have any questions, like I said, just let me know. These are very easy to apply, but like I said, you only get one shot. If you don't get it on right, you can't. It's not like these are reusable. So you can't. You can get it off. You can soak it in hot water, really hot water, to get that decal off, but you will not be able to use that decal again. So it is really just a one shot to get that on. So if you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, y'all.